guys, it is Jen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have had a really great week. Now, I promised you guys that I would update you on how I'm maintaining this pink in my hair. I am actually not dyeing my hair. I have been trying to find out other ways to color my hair without damaging it. So when I went to Australia this time, and I came across this brand called NAC, which have these colored conditioners which treat your hair whilst you're conditioning. These are the two colors that I picked up. This one is in Red Rouge and this one is called Violet Pearl. It's actually meant to be for maintaining hair that's already dyed that similar tone, but this one I find is so strong that it actually works on just my bleached hair. I actually use it once a week in the shower, mixing it 1-to-1 with some of my Joico conditioner so that it has that nourishing conditioning and also dilutes the color. If you leave it on just by itself, it turns really red. Yes, this has been an absolute must-have in my shower whenever I'm traveling now. I always take a little bit of this and just treat it wherever I want to have a bit of pink in my hair. Leave it in for about 2 minutes or so. It's stronger at first, but the more you wash your hair, the more it comes out. Makeup. Are you guys ready? It's called the Chikai Chiko Matte Fix Cushion. This is seriously matte. The coverage is medium. It has a really neutral smell. SPF of 35 PA++. The only downside I reckon is the packaging being so standard, but who cares if the product is good, right? And I think it only has a couple shades as well. I'm using number 22 Natural Beige, and they also have a matte concealer as well, which I've been loving. I have this on my under eyes at the moment. It's called the Chikai Chiko Matte Concealer, and I use the number 21 Light Beige. It has a doe foot applicator, and it is a really good high coverage concealer. For other times when I'm not using matte cushions, the cushions that I've been really loving have been these two. It's the YSL Fusion Ink Cushion Foundation, which you guys know that I love, but they have this new packaging that's so pretty. YSL is just so good and so bomb at packaging. But I also have been loving my Clio Kill Cover Conceal Cushion, which is a really super high coverage cushion. This one is not a long-lasting one though. I do have to tell you guys, I don't recommend it for everybody. If you've got dry skin or normal skin, I recommend it, but definitely not for oily. It is a lot more on the creamier side and a little bit thicker, but it has the most amazing coverage. For me, I have a lot of dark spots and moles and stuff that I want to cover up. This is the only cushion and actually the only foundation that I found that gives that amazing coverage, but also that really nice, my skin is so good at the moment look. It's not long lasting though, and it can look really cakey if you're bad with it. It is a bit of a fussy product, but if you know how to work it, really light layers, then it works amazing and really gives you a really Korean celebrity-like skin look. So I've been loving this. And then the YSL has been for more natural days. This is honestly like the best formula for my personal taste for cushion. It's not too dewy, it's like perfectly satin. It's not thick. It feels like sort of serum foundation. And on that note, Hera has come out with a new cushion called Black Cushion, which is this one here. It's a new cushion, and from what I've heard, they were trying to mimic the YSL formula because everyone loves this. This is like sold out everywhere in Asia, but it is a little bit more on the matte side. So actually this formula is great, but I personally love the YSL's puff thing a lot better. And I've never heard anyone else really saying this, but I really think the puff makes maybe like 1/3 of the difference in whether a cushion is good or not. Sometimes it just deposits too much and picks up too much product. Some of them are just way too like tough or hard to bend. But if you are interested in a Korean version, and I think this is probably a bit cheaper as well, I highly recommend the Hera Black Cushion. Now, if you guys watched my hubby does my voiceover video,
you gotta smell it a little bit.
you guys would have seen him mentioning a product that looks like a boob.
This balm is very special. You open it up and a boob looking, jelly looking type of balm is there.
That goes boing boing. It's like balmy.
Ooh, the boing the bouncy, the boob looking gel, and this will complete that popped out fisheye look for sure.
It was actually about this product from the balm. It's the Overshadows Mineral Eyeshadow in No Money No Honey. I have no idea where he got the boob thing from. Not a balm nor a boob, it is a powder. It's like a loose powder, but I guess this sticker thing could look like boob from that angle. I don't know. Anyways, I'm using this thing every day as a base for my eyeshadow, as highlight on my nose, on my cheeks. It has such a nice glow to it. Let me just show you. Using my 174 Precise Contour Brush. This is what I always use. I've actually been using this for highlight for like the past year. And I just couldn't talk about it. So I just take up a little bit and then sweep it over my cheekbones like this. And it gives a really nice sheen to it. It's a champagne-y color. It never seeps into the pores and highlights the pores. It just makes the skin look super smooth without being overboard. It's so pretty. I love this color. And yes, I always use my little contour brush for that. So as an eyeshadow, here's what it looks like. I also have really been loving the new MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finishes. I'm not sure if you guys have seen these, but they are amazing highlights. So this one has a champagne-y undertone, but it has glints of like this gorgeous peach pink. Whenever I wear this on my cheekbones, I get a lot of compliments as well. It's just so unique as a highlight, especially if you're going on a special dinner out or something. I think this is really good for nighttime occasions. Honestly guys, I have been using my brushes to do my makeup for the past like year or even more, ever since I first came out with that final revised edition for all 10. For eyeshadow application, I basically only use these eyeshadow brushes. I know it sounds like a plug at the moment, but I'm not even kidding. Like, I just have like multiple of these brushes sitting on my makeup table, and I use these all the time just to do my eye work. So the 177 flat shader, the 178 pencil eyeshadow, and the 176 small blender brush. They are super soft and you can use them to pack on your eyeshadow but also blend them at the same time, so they're multitasking. So I seriously only use these, and I think it might be because I actually designed this to be used for small eyes like mine, so it's actually hard for me to find other brushes that work perfectly for the size of my eye area. I have a couple of my 174 Precise Contour brushes as well, which is actually designed to multitask as contouring around here, like the perfect shape, and along my jawline, along the temples, and also contour down the sides of my nose too. I just pinch the sides like this, make it thinner, and just go right down my nose like this. And then I use this to highlight right on top of my cheekbones, on my nose, and on my chin, or anywhere. And the times that I do bake under my eyes, I use this brush as well. So yes, I've been loving my brushes, and I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all of your love, all of your posts that you've been sending through. I'm so happy that you guys can feel my effort and my hard work, my imagination, and my own hand and touch that I've put into these brushes. And William and I really thank you guys for your patience and your love through all of this. So a lot of you guys have been asking for an in-depth demonstration of how to use these brushes, and also maybe a tutorial using them, so I'll definitely do that in one of my next videos, so stay posted for that to come. So moving on to blushes now, a lot of you guys always ask me what my favorite blushes are, and I always forget to include blushes in my favorites, like yearly favorites for some reason, but it is actually because I still don't really like a lot of Korean blushes. I still have a huge liking for Japanese blushes at the moment, so I've been loving these two blushes the past few months. I carry these with me when I go overseas, and this one is the Versailles blush that I mentioned in a favorites before as well. It has 4 colors kind of like layered on, and I sort of like swivel my blush brush through there and apply it. It's got a really pretty pick my skin up and make it look brighter and glowier sort of color, and it makes me happy as well. Does blush make you happy, guys? Because blush makes me genuinely so happy, especially when the color is slightly like got a fluoro tint and a cool tone to it. I really think that it picks up the overall complexion color. And I also really like the Majolica Majorca Puff de Cheek, because it is so light and portable, and I feel like it's like the Etude House, what is it, apple can tin blushes. They're really cute as well, but this is kind of like a little bit more high quality version of it. So it comes with this very cute like princessy type of packaging, and the color is a pretty fluoro peach, I guess. This one reminds me a little bit of NARS, I forgot the name, I'll have it going through here. It reminds me of that color, but it's more on the more pastel fluoro tone, which is really good for Asian style makeup. So I really like this, and I carry this around with me all the time. I must seriously be a makeup junkie, because I feel like my favorites videos are way longer than anyone else's favorites, and I'm like genuine about all of these. Even choosing this was hard because I had to take out a lot of other things I've been liking since it's just way too much. But I think I'm really a makeup junkie. Let me know down below what you think about that. I just like all of them, and then when I put it together, it's just so much. Anyways, for eyebrows, I've been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in Blonde. This is such a light and portable thing. I love brow powders because that's the way that I roll with my brows. I always use brow powders and then I use a pencil to define the edges afterwards because it just gives a more natural look. I'm not an Instagram brow girl, you guys know that. So anyways, I use the color Blonde and it has these two very cool toned taupe colors. So I love that. And then for pencil, I've been using the SHOUTOUT hard formula. I've only heard about this in the past and I've always wondered what the heck this is. This looks like when I was little, I used to go to like art class with my sister. We would do this thing called teseng. I'm not sure about Western style, but Korean art classes, they teach you to use a knife to sharpen the edges so that it's like super long like this. Now this brow pencil actually looks like that. It's got a really long finger, but it actually works really well. So the question is, do I like this better than Anastasia's one? I think I like this better because Anastasia's ones are a little bit less waxy. So if you touch it, it actually does disappear. I'm talking about the pencils. But this SHOUTOUT version, not only does it have like a wider tip, so it just kind of covers a lot more space so it's done quicker, but it has more of a waxy formula, so I feel like it stays a lot longer and it's like less easy to just wipe off throughout the day. And I do recommend you guys to check it out if you're interested. For eyeliner pencils, for my 애교살 area now, I've been loving the Laneige Creamy Crystal Eyeliner Waterproof. I think I've mentioned this before in another favorites video as well. It's like a rose gold champagne shimmer. Or sometimes if I want to add a bit of glitter, which I've got on today, I have been loving the Espoir, which is a Korean brand, Pigment Sequin. Now this pigment is so cute. This one comes with a doe foot applicator, so you can actually apply it straight on and it doesn't fly around everywhere when you carry it around with you. It's like a goldy pink and it is so glam and gorgeous. If you just use a little bit and blend it along the bottom part of the eyes, it's very much like the Girls' Generation under eye look with the little bit of mascara and bling bling going on. For black eyeliner, I have still been loving my Clear Kill Black waterproof brush liner. I like the brush one, not the pen one, because the tip is a lot more flexible. I still really like this more than any other brush liner because of the formula. I like a natural eyeline that looks a bit satiny, so I really like this formula. The only thing that is a pet peeve of mine is this packaging. They really need to do something about this packaging. Every single one of these that I have owned, they have like black rub off, and at the end of its life, you can't even see anything on it. It destroys the inside of your bags and your makeup purses. And I do have to say the life is quite short. The tip and the brush gets a bit gloopy after about 2 months, I'd say, of continual use, but it's not like way too expensive, so it's okay. So that's the only downside of this, but I still love this and carry this around with me. For pencil eyeliner, I have been loving this one by Touch Insole. It is the Style Black Gel Liner with Diamond. This one is a beautiful matte black. It also comes with the sharpener at the end, which I use all the time to sharpen the tip. It is a waterproof formula and it's like crazy pigmented. It's really creamy, but it definitely is perfect for waterlining, tight lining, or using as a normal line and then smudging it out with an eyeliner brush. This is actually a brand that's available overseas because they target more overseas than within Korea. So for people who've been having trouble accessing Korean brands in your countries, you can find these in Sephora in the US and Canada, I think, and in Australia you can just get it from Priceline. For lips, I've also been loving these Touch Insole little crayon bars. They are so creamy and the colors are so pretty. Let me just swatch the colors for you. This one's in Cherry Parfait. It's a really nice smooth formula. And this one is Fluoride Orange. I really like it just to carry around with me, and when watery tints like these become just too drying. Do you guys know that water tints dry your lips a lot more? I never realized that I always have peeling lips because I always only use water lip tints. Because I recently found that out, I've been trying to use more lipsticks and like crayon products or things that don't absorb into the skin. So I've been really liking these crayon bars for a bit of a gradient. All I do is just apply a little bit in the inner part of my lips, evens out the lips as well, and it's slightly moisturizing, and they are a twist up formula as well, and they're not fussy. You can just apply it without a mirror. So I'm sure you guys know that I only use waterproof mascaras because I haven't found a mascara that holds my curl that is non-waterproof. But the more waterproof products you use on your lashes, the more brittle your lashes become over time, and it's also a pain in the ass to remove. But ever since I found this mascara that is so clean, extends the lashes in a really nice and clean and natural way, I have been using this baby like there's no tomorrow, and I've got it on today as well, together with falsies. It is the Stretchex Stretch Lash Effect Mascara. It's not like super thickening, but it does slightly volumize without clumping, and it also has a really nice bristle that allows for that precision work. So I have really been loving this mascara. So anyways, this mascara is actually coming out, I think, in May in stores. I only know this because I am actually a Touch Insole ambassador at the moment, which means that you'll see my face in magazines on their ads. I have been receiving a couple of your photos from magazines, and I do give a couple of tips on how to use their products to achieve Korean looks, gradient looks, etc. I'm so proud to be able to do this in my own home country of Australia, who is starting to embrace K-beauty. So I just really want to thank you guys for supporting me to even have these kind of opportunities. And I actually do all of these things and make all of these decisions thinking of you guys and whether it will actually help you guys in some way, and also advance K-beauty overseas and in the international market, which is a huge thing. I'm so proud of it. K-beauty is awesome. So anyways, I have organized a huge giveaway with Touch Insole. They actually have a huge range of products. Like, I don't know exactly how many, but I definitely say they have like 100 products or so. And I've organized this giveaway contest for you guys so that one of you guys can actually win the entire range of Touch Insole products. The entire range. This one is open internationally. Hang on a moment, I'm going to give you guys the entry details in a minute. And for Australian entries only, 2,500 of you guys will be winning one of these Stretchex mascaras. Correction, and even better, 2,500 of you guys are going to be winning one of these Mini Magic Duo mascara sets, which includes both the Stretchex mascara as well as the Paper Pusher mascara. 2,500 of you guys. This is officially the biggest giveaway that I've ever done. And I was like thinking, how am I going to organize the addresses for this? But I have figured out how to do it. It's the same for international and Aussie entries. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, basically you need to be subscribed to this channel, youtube.com/meejmuse, of course. Following me on Instagram, and also following Touch Insole AU on Instagram. I'll leave all of the links down below in the description bar, so check it down there. And then on my Instagram, on this photo here, tag a friend. You just need to write one line about why you think K-beauty is awesome, or why you wish K-beauty would become more popular in the country that you live. And then finally, so that we can get your addresses, email this email here. It's a safe email. You need to just send your full name and your address. Very, very important, guys. In your postal address, please write your postcode, and in the subject line of the email, write either international or Australian. If you're international, write international. Australian if you're in Australia. And for the Australian contestants, it's the first 2,500 in will be able to get it straight away. So get in there quickly. And then for the international one, for the entire range of Touch Insole products, the winner will be announced on my Instagram in 2 weeks' time. So stay posted for that. I'm so excited that one of you guys will be able to get the entire range of Korean products. So yes, make sure that you have fulfilled all of those entry requirements. If you're under 18, just make sure you have parental permission to share your address with us. We're not going to share your address out to anyone, so don't worry. It is just to give you your gift. So yes, wait, hang on a second. My final product, guys, is this brand here. I have come across this brand called Medicube. It is a Korean brand, and it's actually targeted for those who suffer from a lot of pimples or breakouts. I do definitely get breakouts throughout the month. I've been getting a bit less, I think, since I've been using my facial massage tool. But whenever I have a crazy pimple coming up and I can feel it, I just use this red spot cream. I have used tons of spot creams, pimple creams, you name it, pimple patches. They never work for me. I've never found one that worked for me. I've used maybe like 10 or 15 different types of Korean ones and non-Korean ones, but this is the only one that actually really works. It kind of like dries on the pimple. It kind of works like the Mario Badescu, but I feel like it's definitely a lot more easier to use than having to dip it into like that liquidy formula and apply, and it's just generally more effective. My pimple is gone in like 1 or 2 days if I use this continually. So huge recommendation for if you guys are suffering from breakouts or if you've got an event coming up. Really recommend you guys to try this. But also this product here is actually a concealer. It's called the Red Concealer and it's targeted for pimple concealing. You know, many times you have a pimple or you've just popped a pimple and it's kind of like still healing and you don't want to apply makeup on it. It doesn't feel like it'll be good for it. But yes, it is made for pimple concealing without irritating it further and having really good coverage, etc. It's got SPF as well, 30 PA++. Comes with this cool like rubbery tip and a pump applicator which has a lock on it as well for if you travel around. So yes, I feel like this is a very ingenious product that should have been out a long time ago, but kudos to Koreans for coming out with such practical products. One final thing I almost forgot, and I don't know how I forgot this, but it is the new Hamish palette in Coralic. You guys know how much I love Hamish eyeshadow palettes. It's just their packaging, as I said, is not my absolute favorite, but I love their eyeshadows and their color selections. Rose gold inside, and the theme is Coralic, which is suitable for the spring season. I've got this on my eyes today, and the colors are just so pretty. So this is definitely my favorite palette from them so far. I think they're the prettiest coral eyeshadows that I've ever seen. I am giving this a huge thumbs up, even though this is not a review video. I've been loving this. Man, I feel like I have been talking for so long. I'm tired. Yes, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you guys want to enter the contest for the Korean makeup, refer to the description bar down below. I'll have all the info down there and also all the names of the products down there, as well as some links that you can find them online. If that helps you guys, yes, do stay tuned for my future videos. Just remember how amazing and cherished and valuable and beautiful you are. You are so loved. I send a huge hug out to you guys. I really treasure your support and for spending time with me like this as well. It means a lot to me that you guys trust my thoughts and reviews on things. Thank you. I love you guys a lot. Have a great week and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! 다음에 또 봐요. Hey guys, I am back. I just wanted to quickly add in a new feature at the end of my videos. I know how hard it can be when you're first starting out and pouring out so much time and effort into filming and editing your videos. So actually, I have decided now to start doing a video feature of the week of a YouTuber or maybe a subscriber or one of you guys who I feel like we could support more. I don't know what to call this section. Do you guys have an idea for what this section should be called? YouTuber of the week. Jen's YouTube shout out. Jen's YouTube shout out, Muserfam shout out. I don't know, I just really want this section to be somewhat encouraging. So each video I will mention a YouTuber that I think we should go and support, and pushing you guys to go and check out their channel if you want to. This is definitely not sponsored or anything, it's just from my own personal choice. So this time my YouTuber shout out goes to the Ugly Duckling. I think she's so gorgeous. I think she's really sweet and beautiful and very genuine with how she talks about things, and I feel like she really cares about her viewers. So I think that she deserves a bit more love, and I'll put her channel down below in the description bar too. She's also a Muserfam as well. So yeah, don't forget to go over and check out her channel and show her some love and support. So yes, signing off for reals now. Toodles!